Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm gonna start doing this video, first video of 2025. Just want to say Happy New Year's. Hope everybody had a good Happy New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. It's kind of crazy, it's 2025 already. In case you don't know, I'm doing a news video, so I'm gonna start with the NFL. But, yeah, it was a good 2024, for me. I mean, graduated from high school, doing good with my YouTube stuff. It's good 2024, so we'll see what 2025 brings. Also, 2024 brought a Dodgers championship, so I'm looking forward to see what happens in 2025. But yeah, just a quick message. Hope everybody get New Year's Eve and has a good 2025. So let's move on here. Start with some NFL news. So first thing I'll talk about is actually my Cowboys. Well, go figure. First NFL news story 2025 is about my Cowboys. So, per Josiah Anderson, I'm told the hashtag Cowboys are releasing running back Ezekiel Elliott. Per source, I'm also told Elliott requested his release. Go figure, it didn't work out. Wow. A washed Ezekiel Elliott. I could have told you this move wouldn't work out. Because he's washed, okay? He's not as explosive, he's not as fast as he used to be when he was in his first few years. I'll always remember that rookie year of his. Leading rusher is a fucking rookie. He's only one of his only good years. Him and Dak were so good watching their rookie year. Could have had Derrick Henry. Could have signed him for cheap in the offseason. But vibes and nostalgia, I guess. I mean, it probably wouldn't matter because they had too many holes on this team. But I mean, Rico Dowdle ran for 1,000 yards with this offensive line. Still. I guess he has vacation plans. Why he requested his release now. And Ian Rappaport says, a chance to land with a contender. Yeah, more like on the sofa or his rocking chair watching football. Come on, dude. Nobody's gonna sign Ezekiel Elliott's point. Nobody wants that fucking guy. He's gonna go to a retirement home. What's he gonna do? Sit on the bench and clap like his old coach, the Clapper? And Jerry Jones released a statement. Man, that all in this offseason to get Ezekiel Elliott just to release him before the season ends. It's just what a disaster this season was. I knew he wouldn't be good. I mean, anyone with a damn brain knew he wasn't gonna be an idiot. But Jerry, love that nostalgia. Yeah, it ain't 2016 Zeke, buddy. So next thing I want to talk about is the Jets. They are scheduled to interview Riverboat Ron Rivera, for their head coaching job this week, per sources. In 13 seasons with Carolina and Washington, Rivera made the playoffs 5 times, including appearance in the Super Bowl 50, which they lost. First of many head coach interviews to come in the New York Jets search. Did they not pay attention to a single Commanders game? Like, yes, Ron Rivera isn't that good. I mean, Doug Peterson won a fucking Super Bowl. Anybody, if Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl, then yeah. Oh my god, dude. Or the previous 3, without Cam Newton, he's done absolutely nothing. And even with Cam, he wasn't much of anything. Never had back-to-back winning seasons. But yet the New York Jets are going to interview this guy. Do the Jets not pay attention to football at all? I swear, dude. The last 2 teams Ron Rivera coach got new ownership during his tenure. Maybe Jets fans should hope he gets hired and it's 3 for 3. But in the draft, like, he is the worst player evaluator that you've probably seen him watch. That's saying a lot. Because remember, they picked Forbes over Gonzalez, Jamin Davis, who they released, Jahan Dotson, who they traded, Chase Young, didn't work out. All picks are no longer on the team. This is terrible. Do not let him have any draft input. He's a terrible talent evaluator. Like, he's a good dude, but he's a horrible head coach. He was coach of the year like 2 times in like 3 years, but that's only success, I guess, success you could have. He's a terrible head coach, awful talent evaluator. This seems like a typical Jets hire. And he'll interview on Thursday for their vacant head coach position, source said their first and what should be a thorough process. This is right up the Jets' alley. Riverboat Ron. Well, New York Jets fans, if he becomes your coach, you might as well just root for somebody else. So, Jed York, he talked about Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. Their jobs for 2025, and he says they're not going anywhere. Jed York makes it crystal clear on Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. People are like, fire Kyle Shanahan. I'm like, that's not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. Like, I saw that people were like, fire him, fire Shanahan, fire Shanahan, fire Shanahan. It's not going to happen, okay? Like, I just don't see it. Like, they just got extensions, a bunch of injured players. I wouldn't fire. So Kyle Shanahan says Brock Purdy suffered a right elbow contusion with nerve inflammation. He will most likely miss the regular season finale versus Cardinals. He doesn't think there will be any long-term issues. So, no Brock Purdy in the last game of the season. The New York Jets are signing Brett Tesler's client, Greg Joseph, to their 53-man roster, and he'll be kicking for them this weekend. Jesus Christ. Some kicker news there for the Jets. So with the Buffalo Bills, Coach Sean McDermott gave an update into Week 18. He'll be out there for a very, very short-lived amount of time Sunday. So Josh Allen will probably play maybe, I don't know, he might play a drive or two. But that's probably about it. I mean, I wouldn't play him at all, to be honest. And the Patriots have a chance to clinch the #1 pick. They'll still lose. But Josh Allen's not going to play. He'll play like a drive, and that'll probably be it. So we have our official Week 18 schedule for Week 18. So I'm going to get right into the schedule. Week 18 schedule. Saturday, Ravens, Browns. Really? But Bengals, Steelers on primetime Saturday night, the better of the two matchups. Sunday, Bills, Patriots, Saints, Bucks, Commanders, Cowboys, Panthers, Falcons, Giants, Eagles, Jaguars, Colts, Packers, Bears, Titans, Texans. That's such a shitty 1 p.m. schedule. 4:25 Seahawks, Rams, that doesn't mean anything. Chargers, Raiders, yawn. Dolphins, Jets, yawn. 49ers, Cardinals, yawn. But then the Broncos versus those Chiefs. And then game 272, final game of the regular season. Vikings, Lions on primetime, 8:20 Eastern on NBC. Battle for the 1 seed and to get a first round bye in the NFC playoffs. That's going to be a hell of a game, Vikings, Lions. I'll do 3 recaps. I will be recapping Bengals, Steelers, Broncos, and Chiefs. And Vikings, Lions. I know the Chiefs aren't playing Mahomes and probably most of their starters, but I'm only recapping it because it's interesting for the Broncos. And if they were to win in that game, which they probably will, I want to talk about them clinching the playoffs once they do. But yeah, that's the NFL Week 18 schedule. But yeah, not much news. It's a little bit from Rappaport, see what we have from Schefter. So see if we have anything. The Browns have placed wide receiver Cedric Tillman on injured reserve due to his concussion. The Patriots are waiving pass rusher Yannick Ngakoue. The Jets claimed Commanders' 2022 second-round pick Phidarian Mathis on waivers. Wow. Mike Vrabel's consulting agreement with the Cleveland Browns expired yesterday. Like a day. I think it was 2 days ago. It expired per a league source. Well, this meaning he can probably interview for coaching jobs now. The Jets, Saints, and Bears, if interested, can start interviews. But yeah, no over the Browns. Well, I mean, that Ravens game, they can clinch the division, so I shouldn't say it's meaningless. It's just meaningless to me. Unless you're a Ravens fan. So, per at U Stadium, the hashtag Jets are expected to move on from both Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams this offseason. Per U Stadium, the relationship between owner Woody Johnson and Rodgers is too damaged. I feel like this might be best for both sides, maybe. I don't know. Watch them sign with the same team in free agency. I mean, I don't know. I feel like sometimes the Jets management maybe take accountability, like. But I don't know about this. Some NFL scouts believe one or two quarterbacks are deserving of this year's first round, while others think drafting any QB round one would be a mistake. A comment from one AFC scout said, "Man, I feel bad for teams trying to find one quarterback in this group." I don't know. Teams are actually going to have to develop one in this year's draft, which is something teams are afraid to do. They're afraid nowadays to try and develop a quarterback. I mean, I don't think it's the best QB draft though. Like I don't know. Shedeur Sanders had a good year at Colorado, but I don't know if he's gonna be that good in the NFL. Cam Ward, I think, is the better of the two. Maybe. I think Cam Ward would probably be the best one. Like out of those two, I would take Cam Ward all day. But the next QB class, I don't know if it'll be much better. I don't know why Drew Lohr gets hot, dude. Drew Lohr's not that good. So, there's been murmurs around the league that the Dolphins could move on from GM Chris Grier, per Albert Breer. Well, he can take Mike McDaniels with him. I don't think he's that good of a coach. I mean, he's what, 4-18 against 500 teams? So, Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni plans to talk to Eagles brass, players, and coaching staff before making a decision to play Saquon Barkley in the team's final game. He's only 101 yards away from breaking Eric Dickerson's record for most rushing yards in a single season. I hope they do when he breaks the record against the Giants, proving why they should have let him go. I mean, he won't be breaking this record on the Giants, but I just want him to be funny. I'm only talking about NFL news in this video because I only got 2 more minutes left in my video limit. I'll do another video later on today after I recap the 3 college football playoff games, the NBA and the NBA game. I'll do another news video with like NASCAR, wrestling, NBA, and like that. Just might as well say that now. So, trending, a league source told Tony Pauline that the Jets need to think outside the box and do something crazy, such as offering Howie Roseman the keys to the franchise and an equity stake in the organization. Sounds crazy, but it makes sense and maybe necessary at this point. That ain't gonna happen, buddy. So, former Titans head coach Mike Vrabel reportedly wants the Patriots head coaching job, per Tony Pauline, but Robert Kraft appears locked in on bringing Jerome Mayo for one more season. I don't know. I feel like Vrabel would be a better coach than Jerome Mayo, but you can't hire one coach for a year, fire him, just get another coach. Like, come on, man. Some NFL players reportedly believe that Commanders rookie QB Jayden Daniels has a chance to become Patrick Mahomes 2.0. Can we stop this, man? Every player gets compared to Patrick Mahomes. Why can't he just be Jayden Daniels? Why does every young player have to be compared to the shadows of one of the top quarterbacks in the league? Just let him be himself. Former Buccaneers offensive coordinator Brian Leftwich is looking to return to coaching in the NFL. Yeah, no, I think your team's good. You suck. Former NFL head coach John Gruden is a name to watch during this upcoming head coach cycle, per Tom Pelissero. Multiple teams have been doing extensive work on Gruden. I'm feeling nasty. World is healing. Yeah, that's all to say here for this video. Peace, and have a good start of your 2025.